Alright, so we're jumping back into Pathfinder. Last time, we heard Harem's life story and found out a lot about Valerie's past, and got the quest for Jathal and Valerie to go do their personal stuff. Let's see... Does Valerie have anything else to say on that matter before we go? So are you an atheist now? You don't worship any deity? For those who weren't here last time, she's a fighter in our group, but we found out that she used to be a paladin, but she, like, quit paladin school because she hated how they treated her. Right. I need no guidance from above. I have my own good conscience and my leader's orders to live by. You're so eager to follow my orders. Why? What do you mean, why? She looks at you in bewilderment. I follow your orders. I've joined your campaign because I have faith in you. I believe your intentions to be noble, though things may not always turn out as you've planned. You are my commander. Your orders are law. It's my duty to follow them. She hesitates for a moment. Well, so long as you don't order me to do something that's absolutely dishonorable, but that would never happen, I hope. Alright, thanks for the talk. As you wish. Okay. Alright, so last time we had done hella talking, and I think it's time for some action. So let's get the gang together. And Jathal is an undead elf in our party, and we found evidence that might lead to finding out how she died. So we are going to get Jathal in the party here. Party's definitely going to be losing some firepower from this, but we'll get her in the party. And we can go work on the quest for Jathal and the quest for Valerie at the same time. She failed at finger painting? Yeah. Yeah, the paladins that she was with think that all forms of art should be saved and cherished forever. And while we were in a dungeon, we found a kobold painting on the wall with poop and feces. And she was like, wow, wonder what the paladins would say about this. Oh, I didn't rest while I was in town. Whoopsie. I like her. I used her all the way till the end of this big damage. Valerie? Or Jathal? Oh, probably Jathal, because Valerie's more of a tank. We don't have the, I was gonna say, we don't have the archer that usually picks these guys off from far away. I just saw Lindsay's top hat. I forgot that she's got that now. Look at that shot. That adds like a foot to her height. The top hat is tops. Thanks for the great stream, Mukluk and Mukluk. Heading out. I need food and I keep forgetting. You keep forgetting? Oh my gosh.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Alright, I'm gonna rest before I zone in here. Alright, so cancel that. Rest. Wait, what's going on? Jathal there. Okay. Alright, begin resting. I don't know if there's gonna be a fight as soon as I get there or not, so I want to rest before I zone into the safe area, as weird as that sounds. Alright, zone in. In fact, like, as I've told you guys before, I played this game when it was in its buggiest state 5 years ago.
Ready
and I kind of half remember this. I think there is at least a possibility of this turning into a fight. So let's do the usual buffs that might help. But then again, there might be, you know, it's possible nothing will happen. Alright, that should be sufficient. I'll do a quick save too, just in case. Not that I would be scummy or anything like that, you know, I wouldn't do that. Oh, wait, is that our person? I don't recognize this guy. Fredero Sinet. A middle-aged man in polished, shiny armor turns to you. His beard and hair are impeccably styled, and an expression of reserved politeness sits frozen on his face as his piercing gray eyes watch everything attentively. Baron Mukluk, What an honor to meet you in person. I am Fredero Sinnet, a paladin of the most illustrious Shaylin from the Eternal Rose Order. Fredero looks at Valerie. There you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? I'm so happy that the years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. She nods to Sinnet coldly. Greetings. Glad to see you in good health, Fredero. Tell me, Fredero, why are you here? He looks right at you. As I mentioned in my letter, my goal is to return Valerie to Shellen's grace. Several years ago, a terrible mistake was made. She, whose fate was determined before she was born, decided to resist her calling. I would appeal to Valerie's mind and remind her of her duty. You speak as though I am incapable of understanding where my duties lie. You have given me much cause for doubt. Damn. You're from the Eternal Rose Order, right? Exactly. I once guarded works that showed Shellen's blessing, works of art, beauty, and love. But that's a path for young and energetic paladins and priests. Now I've become a mentor in the order. Many servants of Shellen now guard her creations that were brought up by me. I'm sure Valerie would have surpassed them all had she not left our ranks. Where are you planning to go? When Valerie joins my entourage, we will travel west to the borders of Pitax. There, a new temple to my divine patron is being built, an architectural wonder worthy of harboring the very spirit of the Eternal Rose. Hundreds and thousands of gold coins wasted on decorating some pompous shed. I could name dozens of better uses for that money. One of the newer orders of Shellen will occupy the temple, the Order of Prisms. Their zeal in serving the goddess will be good for Valerie. She has much to unlearn if she expects to return to Shellen's favor and the respect of her brothers in faith. You can barely hear Valerie's voice. I'm so tired of orders from those I despise. You knew Valerie as a girl. Tell me about her. He smiles pensively. Do I possess the words to describe the chosen of Shellen? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm not the only one who believes it. A special role has been prepared for this girl in the ranks of the Eternal Rose's followers. I'm sure you notice Valerie's greatest virtue. She's impeccably loyal to whatever or whomever she serves. Her father did the right thing in sending his daughter into Shellen's embrace. I don't agree. So she told us that her parents basically gave her to the Paladins at age 6, and they visited her for 1 hour every 6 months. Valerie's departure from the Order was just an unfortunate mistake of youth. I'm sure she regrets her desperate mistake, driven by hurt feelings and rash judgment. Only shame and pride have kept her from admitting it. Her true place is in the radiance of glorious Shellen. My departure wasn't a mistake. It fixed someone else's mistake, which caused me to waste a few years of my life. Alright, she is not going to want me to just attack them on sight. I feel like she is not going to want to talk to them alone. I don't know the thing that would positively continue her story. I think it's either I have to go or you should talk. Like, you two should talk. I'm going to try you two should talk. I think you should talk to Valerie alone. Don't go, Your Grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I've come to return you to our faith. Our? Now you imagine that not only do I want to serve Shellen, but now I have faith in her too. He shakes his head. I don't recognize you, Valerie. What is this tone you address me with? I remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for the other novices. She raises her chin ever so slightly. I'm only repaying your courtesy in kind, Fredero. If you're so easily ascribed to me thoughts and aspirations I do not possess, then I can be as liberal a judge of your behavior. Keep quiet. My beautiful Valerie, as rash as ever. I was hoping these intervening years you spent away from the Order might have cooled your temper and brought you some wisdom about the mistakes you made as a novice. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, she pulls her chin up, please, Fredero, spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out of the convent gates, I made a decision I'm not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order. I'm never going back to serving Shellen. Whatever nonsense you started with your letter, let's put an end to it, once and for all. He studies Valerie's face for a long time. His eyes turn steel gray. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance, Valerie. Repentance for your foolish choices. Repentance for the pain you've caused your family and all those who relied on you. But instead, I see a proud renegade who dares to resist the will of the goddess, and who would defy me, the one who labored to bring you up and teach you. I have to admit, you're somewhat right. Lindsay stops under Valerie's glare and moves away apprehensively. Yo, Lindsay wants to get punted, chat. Red spots start to appear on Valerie's cheeks, and she catches her breath with some difficulty. I am not the least bit interested, least bit surprised by your words, Fredero. You have always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I'm not Shellen's chosen. I am not a god's toy, created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I'm not... Quiet! Quiet before you bring her wrath upon you. How dare you, who is bestowed with celestial beauty, so insolently reject the gifts that others can only dream about? Your fate is already decided, laid out as a fine carpet before you. Enough! I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but only to bring you home, and I will take you by the ear and drag you all the way to the Order's convent if that's what it takes. I think we all need to calm down a little. Valerie interrupts you. She is almost screaming. What you call home, Fredero, was my prison. My home is here, in these lands, for which the Baron and I have fought and shed our blood. Here, beside the one I vowed to serve, and whom I shan't leave until I die. Here, in the stolen lands, where for the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Valerie's voice grows soft, almost like a hissing snake. Take your people, Fredero, and go back to the Eternal Rose Abbey. And if you've the nerve to claim I'm Shellen's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess should have chosen her trinkets more carefully. Fredero grows white as a sheet. How dare you? Well said, Valerie. Fredero looks Valerie in the eye. The paladin's hand is on his weapon. If you insist on standing equal to Shellen's paladin, answer for your words now. If you've a drop of dignity left, you won't deny me satisfaction. Valerie looks at the enraged paladin fearlessly. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes. Finally. Very well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Mukluk, you shall be my second. Chaotic neutral. Yes! Give this windbag a proper thrashing. The second's responsibilities include observing the fight, mediating in the duel, and should the circumstances require, declaring the final verdict. She reaches for her weapon. I think here is a good enough. Step away, Mukluk. I don't want to hit you by accident. Gained XP. Let's see whether you learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. Can I save here? One of my squires will be my second. Would everyone please clear the dueling ground and do not interfere until a winner has been determined. Okay. You know what, chat? I'm glad I buffed already. Valerie has insanely high armor, but she doesn't really do damage. Don't worry, good master. We'll settle our argument quickly and do no harm to your trading post. Valerie, are you ready? I am Fredero. Let your second start the countdown. I thought we were going to clear the area. We're standing really close. Let's begin. Participants, please ready your weapons and assume your positions. 3, 2, attack.
Victory!
Okay, can I quick save? You cannot save during combat. Okay. Why do I have this on the bar twice? Okay, I mean, there's not much we can do except auto attack. Hold on, I want to say something. So she attacks, and she rolled a 7, and the target's armor class is 32. She can only hit if she rolls a 20. You could just inspect him. I don't know how to inspect. I have not been able to get that to work reliably. Oh, she hit him. Y, I think. I'm hitting Y. There's an eye symbol in the bottom left corner when I hit it, but it's not. Nothing's happening. Like, hold on. I'm gonna move my camera just a tiny bit. All right, so down here in the bottom left corner, there's that, and it lights up when I hit Y, but no like information panel comes up. Okay, so he tried to hit. He has a plus 23 to his attack. No, wait, that was a combat maneuver. Never mind. All right, Fredero attacks. Attack bonus plus 20. But she has 48 armor. Okay, chat, so neither of them can hit each other unless they roll a 20. Because she's got no attack and insane armor. He's got no armor and insane attack. Tank versus tank? No. It's a tank versus DPS. The question is how much health does he have, because I can't tell.
Do not falter.
Hey, she hit him for 6. Like, was she hit for 6? Did she roll a 20? Attack result, nat 20. Yeah. Oh! He hit her. I wonder, should I start drinking potions? Like, I can't have her drink potions. Yeah, I don't know.
Onwards.
Like, after I hit Y, do I need to, like, click something on him? If I left click or right click, Valerie just says onwards. I don't know how to view his health. Magikarp splashing in an open field. I mean, if I, like, turned off a bunch of her buffs, I could forfeit the fight really fast. I don't really want to. But I also have no idea how much health he's got. Oh, dang. He just landed another hit. Was that a nat 20? No, it wasn't. Wait, what? Oh, that was the confirmation roll. Yeah, it was a nat 20. Okay. Oh, he just healed. I mean, if he felt that he needed to heal, I assume he's banged up a bit. Dude, why can I not get information about this guy?
Stay behind me. Let us strike as one.
Why? Hold on. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, how to inspect. Click Y when you want to inspect something, then disable it when done. Hover over an enemy to inspect. If you don't see data, it's because your lore or knowledge check isn't high enough. Okay, I guess we don't understand what humans are or something. Hey, we hit him. He just lay on hands, yeah. Imagine one of the bystanders on the outside being like, "I'm bored. Anyone wanna play patty cake? I'm gonna go get a soda. Anyone want a soda? Hey, Oleg, you sell sodas?" This is the most underwhelming duel. Mm-hmm. Hold on, we'll do some dynamic camera angles. I really wish I could see his health. Because he could be almost dead, or he could be 99%, and I have no idea. Hey! Got a hit. Lay on hands. Wait, he only lay on hands for 10? Does she have any abilities I forgot about? Not really. Is there a fast forward button? No, there's not. The wet noodle fight? I wonder... I mean, what happens if I try this?
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
What? Oh, does it have to land directly on them? In which case it would splash me.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
He took 1 damage. Wait, did he take burning damage? Oh, wait, yeah, he took 6 a second later. Potion of hit faster. I mean, there's a haste spell, I just don't think we have it right now. 8! No, yield for 14. How many lay on hands does he have? Lasers on handses. Throw another grenade on him. This is an honorable duel between paladins, but one brought bombs. So it seems like it'll guaranteed hit for 1, and then maybe do some damage like a second later. Bro. Okay, honestly, I don't... Wait, she just did 15 to herself with that. God dang it. Okay, no more grenades. No more grenades. She hurt herself more than the target. I know you got low dexterity, but he's right there. The 15 was from him. Are you sure? I don't even see where the 15... Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. I thought she freaking nuked herself. Wow. That potion did not do much for you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cure moderate wounds. Alright, her story better be amazing after this pool noodle fight. I'm starting to understand why you left the Paladins of Shaylin, Valerie. They couldn't teach people to fight at all. Look at the two of you. Shameful behavior. We're putting you in a kindergarten class of combat, and you will graduate with them before you serve my barony any more than this. Yay, tank duel. This reminds me of healers fighting outside Orgrimmar and TBC. Well, he's got heals. I didn't bring heals. So, y'all got any big plans this weekend? Let me see. When he swings at me, what's his modifier? Plus 13. So we could lower our armor a bit, and we would still be okay. Let's... Alright, let's try this. Hold on. What's our attack right now? Plus 11. What if I turn those off? Still says plus 11. I think it wasn't counting those. That's all on. So Valerie attacks plus 4? What? Oh, there we go. Plus 11. What was it before? It was still plus 11. Nothing changed. I really wish I could see how much health he has. As a 4-round action, you can use melee weapons to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent. Can we coup de grace him while he's standing? No, I can't. Coup de grace. Hey, she hit him for 8. And he healed for 10. Oh my god. Atmuk. You might be able to turn off her defensive fighting just to boost her attack. It takes a round after you turn it off in case it was active when she swung. Alright, I just tried turning it off. AFK duel, right? Oh, she just took a hit. and that was not a nat 20. So... Wait, her armor class is 35. Her armor class went from like 40 something to wow, it tanked a lot. What? Hold on. Now it's back to dude, what? When I turn these off, my AC goes from 48 down to 35? Oh my god. Give him more grenades. Mike, how many ranks of mobility does she have? What? I don't recall. I'm just gonna start using so many grenades, and we'll see what happens. Dude, how many lay on hands does a paladin get? I'm so used to EverQuest, where paladins get 1 lay on hands per day. I want to beat this guy. Jesus Christ.
I require healing.
Alright, I'm not healing anymore. Defensive fighting gets a boost with 3 ranks of mobility. Hold on, I'm curious. Hang on a sec. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, lay on hands. Reload and set her up differently. I can't just respec her on the fly. They can heal 1d6 hit points of damage for every 2 paladin levels as a standard action. Oh, I was tabbed out of the game. Did it finish? Fredero steps back and sheathes his weapon. Looks like everything's in its place, doesn't it? You could be however insolent to whomever you wanted, as long as you were considered a girl, Valerie. But now you'll have to answer for all the stupid things you said in pride or heated moments. I'm satisfied with the outcome of this duel. I see no reason to linger here, upsetting the owners of this trading post and the Baron. With great sadness, I will continue my way without Valerie. From now on, has no right to return to the Order of the Eternal Rose due to her transgressions. I will bother you no longer. My regards, Your Grace. Valerie, he stepped short. Fredero stopped short. Farewell. That was weird. Dear gods, your face, Valerie. Oh, she's got like a scar. Well, I mean, not a scar, it's fresh. What, is there something? She touches the wound crossing her face and looks at the blood on her fingers, more baffled than scared. Let me heal you. She touches the wound again, winces, and finally waves it off. It is nothing. I do not feel any pain, only fatigue. Save your pity for someone who is truly wounded. And I just need to rest and wash myself clean after all these conversations about Shellen. They get half of Paladin level plus Charisma modifier. Dude, I don't know how many times he used it in that fight, but I know it was like 8 or 9 plus.
I am yours to command.
Okay, so she's got a new picture now. Okay, and we wasted a lot of potions and grenades there too.
How much longer?
Okay, can you even win this fight? I don't know. I mean, they could... If I kept chugging healing potions, I could have eventually beaten it, assuming he runs out of heals. But I don't know how many potions that would take. Okay, so, well, that was her quest. Where's Jathal's? Here. This is where Jathal's quest is. And let's rest before we go in. You need a build that can also hit him, and he's much higher level than you are when you get here usually.
Can't you just speak with your peers about what interests you?
Well, we don't have hundreds of years to think about lofty matters under the shady trees, bickering with each other lazily. So I have to commit my thoughts to paper.
She's just like, how about I just insult all elves? What do you think of that? Okay. So here is supposed to be the area where there was clues of how Jathal died. You need to build it, can also